Hey everyone, QuasaRR here, bringing you the 5th part of my blind playthrough of the Outer Worlds. In the last episode we finally completed the Radio Free Monarch Quest, which was quite the lengthy quest. Towards the end of that quest, Zora mentioned that she wanted to have a word with our protagonist separately, but because I was so focused on completing that main quest, I didn't actually pursue that option at that time. I want to take a break from plowing through the main storyline, so I'm going to go ahead and stop in at Amber Heights and check in with Zora to see what it is that she wanted. By the way, if you're enjoying this series, please leave a like and make sure that you are subscribed. I'm working hard to get better and put on even more content for you guys, and your support is the best motivation that I could have.
From a Dr. Shaw.
I may as well take a look at that transmission now.
I understand we have decided. Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast! Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
Talk to you later, Ada.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
That's intriguing, an object of great value. I'll try to drop in on that once I'm done with the visit to Zora.
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the...
That looks like the hospital that she mentioned. We should find her there.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
Fella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out a town. You mean this is the same place?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby raft nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
Okay, go to the relay station, see if the code is useful. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Right, I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Alright, it's not too far away and our objective is close to the fast travel point. I'm glad to see it. I don't want these guys joining in with the manisaurs that are infesting the building. Best to clear them out first.
They'll never see us.
Got a drone and a soldier. Thankfully no queen. Let's see if we can lure them out.
Fine.
A Mega Mantisaur. That thing's huge. He looked scarier than he actually was. Seemed easier than the queen, actually. Anything in here? No, we're clear. Lots of supplies as promised, though. This gives extra 10% damage boost to sneak attacks, quite useful for our build. Not much armor, but the effect seems good enough to be worth it. Time to get sneak up to 80. Sneak attacks will now give extra 20% damage to weak spots. Alright, time for our first tier 3 perk. Penetrating shots looks quite good. I would imagine that this would be beneficial in almost every encounter. And we won't be killing everything with a single shot. That's the hope, but not always possible.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
I found a box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
He must have needed to take out the executives.
And their families. And all the hired help. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Is this enough time?
Go take a
No,
walk,
I didn't
Captain.
think so.
I'll find you once my head's on straight.
Zora needs some time to think. This is a good time to go ahead and check in on that valuable item that scientists had for us. That was on Terra 2. Headed to the Roseway.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
I think he was in this building.
Ah, I remember you. You must have received my wireless. Thank the law. I went to great risk to send that.
I did. What did you mean by an item of great value?
Aha! I knew that'd entice you to return to our dangerously unprofitable township. I asked you here because I have a working prototype of the Ulti-Nature, Auntie Cleo's very first weapon. I'd like you to have it before it gets confiscated.
I don't understand why you're giving this to me.
The schematics you fetched for me lent themselves well to the creation of the beauty you now possess. Unfortunately, Auntie Cleo R&D felt otherwise. The market's already saturated, they said. Weapons are everywhere. They aren't interested in mass-producing the Ulti-Nature, which makes this an illegal prototype weapon. Given your unlawful proclivities, I thought it'd be safest with you. So here we are. I'd rather see it in the hands of a free agent than destroyed.
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Let's take a look at it. 220 DPS, that's not bad. It also seems to have corrosion damage, but it's a handgun. Are there no science weapons or special weapons that are long guns? Hopefully a trip to another planet and back should be enough time for Zora to figure out what it is that she wanted to do.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
I'm hoping that she takes over leadership duties and kicks out Graham. Graham seemed a bit foolish, but now we know he isn't a good guy either.
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix. And it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted.
Go take a walk, Captain.
Really?
I'll
She
find you
still
once
needs
my
some
head's on
time.
straight.
I wonder if we can just go confront Graham ourselves. Let's go try that.
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
I know you're responsible for the Amber Heights massacre.
When I founded the Iconoclasts, I did so amidst the ghosts of this planet's past. Since then, many have asked me, why here? Were you involved in the massacre? Was that some gruesome plot to clear a path for my dreams? My response to you is the same as to all others. The death of MSI was an incidental tragedy. I'd have walked this path with or without it.
You are avoiding the issue. You said pirates on innocent lives.
I did no such thing. Their deaths came in the night while I slept in Stellar Bay. And regardless, we're discussing a past long since left behind. Those ghosts still haunt me. But they needn't curse my people. When the entire colony has embraced our truth, perhaps then the perpetrator will come into the light. Until then, it does us no good to dwell on past mistakes.
For the sake of argument, why do you imagine the perpetrator might have done it?
If I were the type of man to make that decision, and I assure you I am not, I'd have to be so obsessed with dismantling their regime that I'd turn to desperate measures. I have since learned that their mistakes will end them in time and that we will persevere where they do not. But back then, suffocating under that oppressive culture, I can understand a lesser man than myself making a terrible, ghastly mistake.
Calling a massacre a ghastly mistake is putting it a bit mildly.
Would you prefer I spend my days wallowing in misery and desperately seeking forgiveness for sins long past? I have people to lead, a home to keep. Here, without the shackles of the Halcyon Board, we are free to grow as the universe intended. Had we fled with MSI, our spirits would have withered. You've seen that withering yourself. The colony is dying. The massacre of Amber Heights, unfortunate as it was, presented the slim possibility of saving the souls of Terra 2. Here we are, poised to do just that.
I have a feeling that the rest of you people won't agree.
If that's the case, they are free to say so, and I will take their opinions into consideration after we've accomplished our goals. For now, our sights must remain on spreading our message. Let us speak no more of this. The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
Not yet. Looks like I can't do anything further until Zora is ready. I'm not sure how much I need to wait for that. Let's just move on to getting that targeting module. Looks like we have no close fast travel points.
Got it. Inside voices.
We stumbled across a skirmish between the two factions. It's free loot for us. MSI wins this one.
So the ship talks? Do all ships do that?
Well, I can't say for certain, since I only ever been on this one. Ada's something special though, ain't she?
Ada. What is it? She? It? I'm a bit fuzzy on the details.
Used to be I thought she was a simulated intelligence. You know, a long series of commands telling her how to react to certain inputs.
You used to. What do you think now?
Well, I worked with a lot of machines, and ain't none of them like her. Nice hit! Nice one!
Not a fan of how this gun handles, but I can definitely feel the increase in damage.
Everyone all right?
After too many encounters with Manapillars and Manosaurs, you're not quite yourself when any of the Manti family of creatures are attacking your party. We lose a point in dexterity, perception, and temperament. The Manosaurs are quite annoying as is, and the drawback is too big. I think I'm going to skip out on this one. More dead faction people. They must have died trying to get to the ship first.
I worked with a lot of machines, and ain't none of them like her. They can be pretty smart, but mostly they're rule books with a voice box. It is different.
One of life's mysteries, I suppose. I don't trust it. If it crashes us into a star, I'll be a mighty...
That's a Mega Mantic Queen, and I definitely did not mean to jump all the way down. Thankfully, my companions are going aggro.
Now, where the hell was I? Oh, right. One of life's mysteries, I suppose. I don't trust it. If it crashes us into a star, I'll be a mite upset. Now that was a hunt. Captain, you sure know how to set a woman's heart to beating, that's for sure. Go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Yep. We'll be keeping watch here.
We can probably put that assault rifle ultra to good use. I want to check out that Mayday message, figure out why the ship went down.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are, thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
So the ship went down because of negligence. I thought it would be more of a story-oriented reason than that. We finally have the module. I'm leaning towards giving it to the MSI since Graham is pretty terrible. Actually, before I do that, let me check in on Zora, see if she's actually ready to move on Graham. If there's a way to get rid of Graham, I'd be willing to give the module to her.
You ever been off Monarch, Nyoka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah.
Oh, she's not here. She might be confronting him right
As
now.
soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
I'm with you there. Let's go talk to him.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Zora. Time to save Monarch.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Stand down, Graham.
Stand down? I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
I do. She's got the best interests of the Iconoclast at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Those deaths are on your hand, Graham. No amount of meditating will clean them.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
That isn't necessary.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Here they come.
Great work!
That was pretty satisfying. He deserved it.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void help me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Wait, we might have a chance to broker peace between them. Hold on, I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Your people have suffered long enough. You could put a stop to that.
Yeah, by taking the city. Once we're inside, I'll... Damn, look at me. I've got blinders on. I don't know what the hell we're going to do. None of us even know how to run a fishing boat. All right, if he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
I know it's a long shot, but I'll try. It'll be great if you can find the middle ground between the two factions. I wasn't able to do that in Edgewater.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch...
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful Monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad! And what's more, they left us! I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your review, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
You're good with details, but you use someone who sees the big picture.
You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Zora leads the iconoclast now. What about her?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Are you serious?
One can't be haphazard about these things. Besides, if you think her skills will complement mine, then we should see what those skills are.
Fine.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
I'll let you know when I've made progress. Looks like we have to go the extra mile if you want to broker some sort of peace between them.
Okay, keep it quiet.
can't wait to find the Mark II or the Ultra version of the Deadeye Assault Rifle. Every time that I see a Marauder now, I'm hoping I'll find one. I haven't upgraded or modded any of my weapons, but I'm definitely going to be modifying and improving that one once I have it.
Great work.
We found a hunting rifle ultra instead. The hunting rifle is probably better for going for headshots for now. Oh yeah, that's our first time hitting over 1,000 damage. I can't believe I missed that shot.
Right, here we go!
Score, Cap!
Getting rid of those early consumables cleared up quite a lot of space in the inventory.
Hunting. Here we go!
A glowing review recommended for Employee of the Month. Hope Sandra likes that. I don't see any hostiles nearby. Can I fast travel now?
I don't know what it is, but my gun's been acting funny. Used to be, I had to correct...
Any luck bringing the Iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
I found Zora's review here.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
Very well. It's actually close by.
Ooh. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload sell tuna shipments at the cannery.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
That's the spirit.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
If it were, I wouldn't be standing here all vulnerable like.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
What if the Iconoclast just supports your supply lines?
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
At least that'd be better than nothing.
We aren't here for better than nothing, Captain. If not for the professional courtesy I owe our friend here, we wouldn't even be talking about this.
You said that with a very ominous tone just now. Was that intentional?
Uh-oh.
Come on, you can't be this obtuse. Tell me Graham wasn't working alone. He couldn't have.
I don't think Sandra would have hurt anyone if he knew he didn't agree to it.
Void take his agreement. He stood by and let it happen.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondences between him and the pirates.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take it back a notch, Zora. You're here for your people, not the past.
You're right. Live in the moment. At this moment, I need a place for my people. You can share, or we can take it. Up to you.
This shall be good practice for working with the board, I see. Still, anything's cheaper than war. You have a deal, Zora.
What about the targeting module?
If we're in Stellar Bay, then we don't need it yet. I just need a promise that when we do, we'll share it.
Guess that's that.
Thank you for brokering this arrangement.
Yeah. Here's hoping we don't come to regret this. Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Gotta be honest, Captain. Never thought I'd see the day. You've done a good thing for Monarch here.
That faction mission went quite well. I'm glad we were able to come to a peace that would be beneficial to both the MSI and the Iconoclast. I'm glad I decided to first check in with Zora to see what she had to say. I don't think peace would have been possible without it. Instead of starting another lengthy quest, I'm going to leave this off here. Thank you again for joining me on this journey. If you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe. That support from you guys means everything to me. I can't wait to bring you even more content in the future. I hope to catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.